Hello friends, today we are going to see about chapter 10 concept of database management system. So let us start. So first of all, what is database that we will know. So first is what is data. Data यानी क्या है? Data is a raw and unprocessed form of facts and figures. उसे unprocessed क्यों बोला जाता है? Because उसमें यानी आप सिर्फ वर्कआउट कर रहे हो, राइट? आप उसे पूरा कंप्लीट नहीं कह सकते, उस पे सिर्फ वर्क कर रहे हैं. जैसे यू कैन टेक एन एग्जाम्पल ओवर ईयर, वो मीनिंगलेस होता है. इट इज मीनिंगलेस. व्हाई इट इज मीनिंगलेस? बिकॉज इट इज ऑफ नो यूज जब तक वो इंफॉर्मेशन में कन्वर्ट ना हो. यू कैन टेक द एग्जाम्पल दैट मैनी ऑफ द पीपल नीडेड इंफॉर्मेशन, चाहे वो होम मेकर हो, ओल्ड पर्सन हो या कोई भी हो, उसे न्यूज के रिलेटेड हो या फिर बाद में अपने घर के रिलेटेड, उन्हें दे नीडेड इंफॉर्मेशन, अ परफेक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन, नॉट अ डेटा. डेटा यानी रॉ फैक्ट्स. आपको एक एग्जांपल दिखा रही हूँ. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल हियर इट इज रिटन 3 दीप्ति 90 88 एंड 70. Can you understand anything about three? Three यानी क्या? Dipti means what? Dipti चलो नाम समझ में. What about this all three numbers? Okay. So many of the people get confused about it. तो हमें information चाहिए. So let us go now for the information. Information is the data which has been processed and has meaning. उसका कोई meaning बनता है. If there is no meaning, right, then it is like a data only, it is not an information, right? Take an example over here which I have given at the first only. It can be easily interpreted, यानी उसे easily आप interpret कर सकते हो कि what is this about. If you are writing any sentence, अगर आपका sentence incomplete है, so it is of no meaning. It may have two meanings also or it may have no meaning also. तो वैसे ही इंफॉर्मेशन भी परफेक्ट होनी चाहिए. It must be understandable by anyone. It is essential to organize these available data in such a way that it can be altered, stored and retrieved easily. यानी उसे आप alter means to do the changes, store कर सकते हो यानी you can store it for your backup, and retrieve it means you want to do the changes and you want to get it back. आपको फिर से वो data चाहिए. So that is called retrieving. सो यू कैन टेक एन एग्जाम्पल जो मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया था नंबर वाला. सो इफ इट विल कॉल एन इंफॉर्मेशन जब दीप्ति हैज ऑब्टेन द मार्क्स इन ऑल द थ्री सब्जेक्ट दैट इज 90 88 एंड 70. जो मैंने आपको पहले बताया कि अगर मैं उसे बोलती हूँ कि हाँ दिस वे देन इट इज अ डेटा. बट व्हेन आई एम सेइंग दैट दीप्ति द रोल नंबर 3 scored in three subjects this marks, that is 90 88 and 70. तो वो clear picture दिखा रहा है कि yes you can understand about it. Now what is database? अब database क्या है? Database is a collection of data which is stored in a systematic manner. Means in a systematic manner. So collection of data जो होता है वो कलेक्ट किया जाता है, राइट? व्हेन यू आर कलेक्टिंग, लाइक यू कैन टेक एन एग्जांपल के जैसे 8th स्टैंडर्ड 9th स्टैंडर्ड स्टूडेंट्स के नेम, राइट? सो दैट इज कॉल्ड द कलेक्शन ऑफ डेटा, but in a systematic manner. Systematic manner means roll number wise, maybe name wise, or maybe the surname wise, A to Z, Z to A. So that is called a systematic manner, so that you can retrieve it. अगर आपने पूरा जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू कैन टेक दैट आई एम टेकिंग ऑफ अ स्कूल, तो स्कूल के सारे डेटा यानी सभी स्टूडेंट्स के नाम मैं एक साथ लिख दूंगी, whether it will be meaningful? No. So what we needed that we want to organize it in different standard. अगर sections है तो different sections में वो होना चाहिए. Okay. A database consists of one or more tables. You cannot say that it is one table, only one table. In that many tables you can make it in that database. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि वो एक ही टेबल होगा डेटाबेस में. In that many tables are there. Table holds the information in the form of rows and columns. Everyone know कि row यानी horizontal and column, like horizontally this way, okay, and vertically it is known as column. Okay, vertically it is known as column. सो रो इज रेफर्ड टू एज records, उसे records बोला जाता है. Okay, when you are seeing by the row, then it is called a record in database. अब record यानी क्या? A record is a set of related information that belongs to a particular object. You can take an example like my name is Rachna, right? And the information of mine is in one row. ये वाले row में मेरी पूरी information है. Okay, so that is called the record. That is called the record in which you will come to know about me. My all information you will get in that record. Okay. Next is column. कॉलम इज रेफर्ड टू एज फील्ड, उसे हम कॉलम को क्या बोलते हैं? फील्ड्स बोलते हैं. एंड इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज एट्रीब्यूट. व्हाई एट्रीब्यूट? लाइक रोल नंबर, देन रोल नंबर यू कैन सी ऑफ एवरी पर्सन. नेम, अगर यहाँ आपका नेम डिस्प्ले हो रहा है, then you can see all the students name with together. Okay, so that is called a field. Next, a set of characters that represents a valid value is known as data. जैसे मैं name के बारे में बता रही हूँ, in that name I have written रचना. Okay, मैंने रचना लिखा, या फिर I have written Rita. Okay, if I have written Rita, then also it is called a data. अगर मैंने उसकी जगह पर मैंने लिखा कि हाँ my marks are 98, okay, in maths, so that is also called a data. Now, a database is basically used by developers, administrators, and end users. आप database basically is used by developers. Developers means who make the softwares, right? जो लोग software बनाते हैं, जो लोग web developers है, they use it the database. Okay, administrator, yes, administrator, they also make it one data. You can take the example of different schools, they are having their own softwares, right? और उसमें वो क्या कर रहे हैं? Administrator is having the control, उनके हाथ में control होता है. Same way in the government institutes also. Developers design and develop a database. वो लोग क्या करते हैं? वो लोग डिजाइन करते हैं. They make it design that way that the software will look over there. एक तरह से वो software या website लग सकता है, but at the end it is like a database. You can take example of आधार कार्ड. आधार कार्ड में आपको आधार कार्ड की वेबसाइट पे आप जाओगे, यू कैन सी आधार कार्ड ओवर देयर, बट एट द बैक एंड वो क्या है? वो डेटाबेस है. ओके, administrator keep track on database and check at authorization to provide access to the users. I can give one example कि many of the institute or maybe the companies, उसमें होता है कि some of the people are only having the rights, like the employees, उनका भी एक limitation होता है, that limitations they cannot cross it. Okay, then the management के भी कुछ rights होते हैं, and afterwards the CEO or whatever it may be. So it depends according to that the authorization. So access उनको उतना ही available होता है. Another example like education department, in that I have, means in my school I have one software which we use it. तो उसमें क्या होता है? admin को पूरे rights होते हैं कि हाँ admin can do all sort of changes. जबकि टीचर्स के पास कुछ राइट्स होते हैं, जैसे मार्क्स उनके चेंज करना या फिर उनका नाम चेंज करना, बट नॉट एवरीथिंग. ओके, और स्टूडेंट्स के पास राइट्स होते हैं सिर्फ देखने के, दे कैन नॉट डू एनी एडिटिंग. सो दिस इज अबाउट इट. Next is end users are the group of people who really use the database. जैसे मैंने आपको अभी बोला कि मेरे स्कूल में एक सॉफ्टवेयर यूज होता है. सो एंड यूजर्स इन दैट वी ऑल आर द एंड यूजर्स. लाइक टीचर भी आप ले लो, स्टूडेंट्स भी ले लो, सो दे ऑल आर द एंड यूजर्स. ओके, for example, in a school, I have told already about it. Now we'll go for the next. What is DBMS? DBMS, the full form of DBMS is Database Management System. Okay, database already I have explained you, right? It is a collection and organized manner of the data being stored over there. Management, यानी उसे manage करना, and the system means the software which is being used for that, that is called the system. It is a computer is to record keeping system, यानी उसमें पूरा record रखा जाता है It may be of any sort, right? It may be of company, it may be of school, it may be of institute, or maybe government way in the government places also it may be used it. And in that what you can do, you can create, you can store, आप store करके रख सकते हो, modify means you can do the changes and even extract the data. Like I told you that मेरे पास सारे students का information है, but from that I want only of 10th standard, or 10th standard may be एक ही division, that is 10A, so that I can do it. It allows different users, application programs to access the same database concurrently. Means many of the people can open and they can access it, right? But उनके पास rights सारे नहीं होंगे, right? That is the thing. It allows many of the people. आप जैसे आधार कार्ड आप भी access कर सकते हो, right? Even you are at your own place, तो आप मोबाइल में भी access कर सकते हो. You can use it in the laptop also. So that depends. The main function of DBMS is to provide the user with efficient and reliable methods. यानी एक reliable way में, in efficient way you can do it, method of data storage, modification and retrieval. It saves the time. आपका time save करता है. This is the advantage. Why it saves the time? Because whatever you have stored it, you can get it back and you can retrieve it, और उसमें आप changes भी कर सकते हो. And even it reduces the chances of errors. Why it reduces? Because इसमें आप database जो आप बनाते हो, in that it will not allow the duplicate copy of it. तो वो बार बार आपको यानी लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. It will be done at once. Data can be organized into two types. दो ways है. There are two types, that is flat file and relational. Now, flat file. Flat file means you can take the example of Excel. Excel में हम जैसे पूरा data बना कर रखते हैं. But in that, yes, we make a duplicate of it. बार बार हम लोग लिख लेते हैं एक ही person का नाम. So that is flat file. And there is a limitation for it. Less amount of data can be stored over here. Okay, and in that, yes, you can separate the records with the help of tabs and commas. आप उसे spacing देकर use कर सकते हो. But in relational, now relational is very important, and yes, it is very effective also, because in that multiple tables, in that you can store the data. Okay, then you can also establish a relationship between the two tables. You can take an example कि जैसे मैंने student का एक बताया कि list of students, right? And with that I want to means make a relation with the class teacher. तो क्लास टीचर के पास भी वो स्टूडेंट्स के नाम होंगे, and with that in the student list also we will have it, so we can relate that thing. Next is, it is suitable for medium to large storage amount. मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया कि here it is only having less amount of data you can store it, and here you can store large amount of data. So this one is very useful, and yes, we are going to learn about it in this. Now, the advantages. Now, what are the advantages? First advantage is that enforcement of data standard. उसकी जो standard है वो maintain करना है. For example, if it is related to school, तो वो school के according होगा पूरा data. If it is related to company, तो company के according. Like in that the pay scale, then salary, then whatever the overtime, according to that the increment and everything will be there, so it will enforce the standard. Data availability, as I have told you that data will be available to everyone, but it depends on the people, right? Next is minimize, reduce the data redundancy यानी उसकी duplication of data. I told you ना that if you are making a duplicate copy, जैसे मेरे नाम का record एक already है और मैं फिर से बना रही हूँ, then it will not allow you. Why? Because it will reduce the data redundancy. Next, minimize the data inconsistency. Data inconsistency यानी वो consistent रहेगा. If you are doing any sort of changes, यानी आप address में change कर रहे हो किसी के, then that same changes you have to apply everywhere, otherwise you cannot do anywhere the changes. Next is data concurrency, right? तो वो कॉन्करेंट होना चाहिए, मीन्स मैनी यूजर्स कैन एक्सेस एंड मॉडिफाई, वो लोग मॉडिफाई भी कर सकते हैं, शेयर भी कर सकते हैं, बट कंसिस्टेंसी मेंटेन करने के साथ, विद द डेटा कंसिस्टेंसी। इफ दे आर नॉट मेंटेनिंग, अगर वो कंट्रोल नहीं है, देन इट विल बी ऑफ नो यूज। Ensure data security, password, right? Like you are giving a password, you can keep it protected from unauthorized people. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि हाँ, the management can see but not the employees. जो चीजें employees को देखनी चाहिए उतना ही उनको accessible होना चाहिए, not everything. Backup and recovery. Backup, yes, I told you that every time, yes, we have to keep it a backup, तो वो backup maintain रहना चाहिए, and also you can recover from there, यानी आपको अगर फिर से retrieve करना है, some of the information you want to get it back, then yes, you can recover it with the help of DBMS. Now the concept of keys. Keys means first of all key field बोला जाता है. It is also known as key field, and in that we are having different keys over here, like primary key, composite primary key, foreign key, and candidate key. Now primary key means it is a set of one or more fields that uniquely identifies each record in a table. You can take an example कि आपका जैसे आधार कार्ड नंबर, तो आधार कार्ड नंबर इज नॉट द सेम फॉर एवरीवन, राइट? सबका अलग अलग यूनिक होता है. वी कैन टेक अनदर एग्जांपल लाइक जीआर नंबर ऑफ द स्कूल में सभी बच्चों का एक जीआर नंबर होता है, वो सेम नहीं होता है. इट इज नॉट द सेम फॉर एवरीवन. So yes, you can identify the person by that way. So it is called a primary key, right? In that you cannot contain any duplicate data. उसमें कोई भी duplicate data नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि वो कैसे maintain होगा? By the primary key. It can uniquely identify the records. It should be unique. मैंने जैसे आपको बताया कि वो unique होगा. And whenever you are doing any sort of modification or updation, तो अगर उसके साथ foreign key है, now foreign key I will explain you further, तो वो सेम रेफर करना चाहिए. वॉट एवर द चेंजेस, एज आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट द एड्रेस और मे बी द कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर, तो वो सारा रिफ्लेक्ट होना चाहिए सभी जगह पे. Now composite primary key. Here it was been written that one or more fields, so that is the same thing. The composite primary key, in that you can have more than one field as a primary key. Okay, or you can say the combination of two or more fields is called composite primary key. Next is foreign key. A foreign key means when you are relating any two tables. अगर आप two tables को relate कर रहे हो और उसके साथ उसकी फील्ड से वो रिलेट कर रहे हो जो प्राइमरी की है, देन इट इज कॉल्ड अ फॉरेन की. और इवन यू कैन से कि बोरोइंग, आप जब बोरो करते हो प्राइमरी की को एक टेबल से दूसरे टेबल, देन इट इज नोन एज फॉरेन की. Like I told you about class teacher and student, तो student में भी GR नंबर होगा, and in class teacher table also we will have the GR number. तो हम student से borrow करेंगे, तो class teacher में भी हम लोग लेंगे GR number, so it is called foreign key. Candidate key means which is eligible to be a primary key. वो primary key बन सकता है, primary key है नहीं, but yes it can be the primary key. Like contact number, teacher ID, customer ID. Okay, that is about it. Lastly, I want to add it over here that different types of database. तो आपके पास 4 types of database are there: relational, hierarchical, network, and object oriented. Relational, which we are going to use it, right? Hierarchical means in hierarchy, like from top to bottom, right? Top level से लेकर bottom level तक वो linked up होगा. Okay, so that is called hierarchical, ऐसे hierarchy. Okay, and network means it is connected with each other, like ऐसे connected होगा. Okay, like the teacher is connected with the student, the management is connected with the students. Okay, एंड ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड मीन्स इज डिपेंड्स ऑन द ऑब्जेक्ट, जो ऑब्जेक्ट आपने सिलेक्ट किया उसके अकॉर्डिंग वो डेटाबेस हो सकती है. ओके, होप यू ऑल हैव अंडरस्टैंड. थैंक यू.